northwestern kitchen slash living room corner log fall. As you can see here, charging cable from the top of surface 2 has fallen down. It's the only one long enough to reach the floor, because the other ones are too short, they don't go all the way down, but this one does, which is interesting. Here's a look at it from the front. You can also see here there's this black mass of fibers which probably came from clothing, because it's entirely black, which means it's all one type of fiber. If it was a normal dust clump, it would be multiple types, so it most likely came from clothing, which was it makes sense because we have a lot of black clothing in the house, particularly socks, so it's probably flaked off a sock or some other black clothing. Also got a piece of grass that came off father's shoe, most likely because he was mowing the lawn and he probably stepped on the grass and then it stuck on the bottom of his shoe and then came into the house and just got swept into the corner, which is cool. To confirm that the piece of grass from the corner is actually grass, I've got another piece of grass I found from the lawn, and well, they look pretty similar. I mean, this one's more dried out, but they pretty much look like the same plant, so it's probably grass. And I also got another one over here just to make sure, and well, looks similar to this one, and it also looks kind of similar to this one. It's just a bit more green because it's less dried out. Now let's find out where the mass of black fibers came from. Since the most common black clothing in our house is socks, it most likely came from a sock. Also, socks experience the most wear and tear since we walk around in our socks a lot and they are rubbing against the floor a lot, which means bits of the sock material can come off a lot and just end up in places like the corner. So let's compare this clump of fibers I found in the corner to other clumps of fibers I pulled off from socks in the house. By the way, this clump is the one from the corner. Before I go on further, I should note that the red fibers in this mass of sock fibers are not carpet fibers, they're actually red sock fibers. The black sock I took the fibers from had a bit of red on it as well. Now initially I thought the fibers were synthetic, but usually synthetic fibers are round with a circular cross-section, but these fibers appear to be ribbons with a bean or oval shaped cross-section. I googled what socks are most commonly made out of, and it said the three most common materials socks are made out of is polyester, cotton and wool. Since my microscope doesn't have high enough magnification to make out the finer details of the fibers, I will use this image I found on the internet instead. Now from this image you can tell wool and polyester both have circular cross sections, and since even though I can't make out the finer details of the fibers, I can still tell that they don't have a circular cross section, that means these fibers must not be wool or polyester, which means they are cotton. And I am pretty sure it's not linen, since linen isn't curly, according to this image, and going off what I can see under my microscope, the fibers are curly, so they're probably not linen. Also, I doubt it's alpaca, cashmere, or silk, since those materials are expensive. And in the case of cashmere and silk, on their own they don't make good socks because they're not durable. Now, to confirm the clump from the corner is made out of cotton, I got some cotton and put the clump from the corner on top of it to compare it directly. I have zoomed in on the fiber clump, and as you can see, the black fibers and the cotton look similar, so they're both probably cotton. Zooming back out again, you can see this red fiber, but I don't think it's a red sock fiber, I actually think it's a red carpet fiber. So, I got another red carpet fiber and put it next to it, and they both look the same, so I'm assuming they're both red carpet fibers. The red carpet fibers are wool, because father told me. There's also another type of orange fiber, so I pulled the fiber clump apart to get a closer look at it. I'm not entirely sure what type of fiber it is, because like some parts of it are round, like circular cross section, but some parts aren't, like an oval cross section, so I really don't know. Also, here is a close-up of an individual fiber. There's also some white fibers in here, and to make sure these white fibers aren't just the cotton wool I was comparing it to, I looked at an image I took before I put the sock fibers on the cotton wool, and these white fibers are present. This one's just a cat hair, by the way. In regards to the white fibers, I'm not entirely sure. Some of them might just be white cotton because they're kind of oval shaped and similar size to the black cotton, but some of the white fibers are a bit thinner than the black cotton, so I really don't know. I looked at other fiber clumps taken from other socks, and I can see bits of white fiber in there as well, so maybe the white fibers are native to socks. Returning to the corner, if you look in like the deepest part of the corner here, you notice the rubber band fragment from corner log 1 it's gone now. It left the corner. Like, don't know where it went. Maybe like mother vacuumed it up, or it just like got dislodged and like scattered somewhere, but like it's gone. It's gone. Also, let me see if I can find it. Where is it? It's somewhere here. Oh, yep, here it is. Like, there's this dent I noticed in the wood. It's not there, like, naturally. It's not part of, like, the wood's just natural, like, cracks. Like, these ones were just, like, part of the wood. But this one was occurred after, like, the wood was, like, made into, like, a plank. Like, this occurred because something must have been dropped on it and, like, made the dent here. But, like, I don't know what that could have been. But, like, yeah. Just noticed that. It's kind of interesting too. And that's the end of the corner log.